Hi Beatle people, welcome back to A Beatleful Life. So today's video is going to be my updated Beatles buttons and pins collection. It's actually been quite a while since I last did one of these, about 4 years, so today will be an update on that. So let's go ahead and get started. So I will start with the pins that I keep in this box. I've shown this several times on my channel before. I made this using old Beatles calendar pictures, and my mom helped me. She's much more crafty than I am. There's a Paul lid there, and every side is kind of a collage using, like I said, old calendar pictures, and they're just attached with Mod Podge. So I keep my pins and other jewelry in here. And we'll start with this one, which I think actually is my very favorite that I have. This is an official Beatles fan badge. It has their faces and their names on it. It says official Beatles fan. And I love this design. I wanted one with this design for many years, and finally I got this as a birthday gift a few years ago. And it's really nice to wear in pictures and videos. And then there's this one, which says, I still love the Beatles, which of course I do, with that vintage design on it. And this is one that looks nice in pictures too, because these are pretty large. You could see them well. Then there's also a smaller version of that as well. And then there's this one, which is a reproduction of a vintage design. It says, I'm Bugs about the Beatles. I ordered this probably a decade ago now from Etsy. Then another one from Etsy is this one, which was perfect for Valentine's Day that just passed. And this says, all I need is Paul. The Etsy shop this came from is no longer operating on that website. It was called In Living Technicolor, but I love this design a lot. Then next, this is one I actually bought from my local antique store, antiques and collectibles, I should say. This is a John pin, and I've worn this in some of my John-related videos. I really like that picture of him. And this one is another favorite of mine, this really nice portrait design on the front. And on the back, it has this really cool design as well. You can see all of their names are incorporated into that, and in the style of their signature as well. And then a few tiny little pins here that have their cute little faces on them and their names as well. And you can see on this one and a few other things I have, it'll say Ringo Rings Star. And this is actually one that I made myself with kind of a badge maker that I have, and it's Paul and Ringo. I really like their smiles in this picture. And this is a little one that's good to put on like the collar of a jacket, for instance. Then here is another one. This is a reproduction, not an original pin. I ordered this from kind of just a custom pin website. I wanted this when I saw Paul in concert one time, and I've worn it every time since. I've probably had this for 10 or 11 years now. And then we have a George pin here. I think I got this as a bonus little gift with a contest that I had won. I don't recall exactly. I've had this one for a long time. And then another portrait pin. Cute little pictures. And then this is another teeny tiny little pin with them in that same pose from the brooch that I showed you. And here's another larger pin. I like this picture of them looking very youthful and smiley here. I think those are their Pierre Cardin suits. And then here is another little tiny one. This is an original. It says, I love the Beatles. Very cute. Then we have here a few Ringo pins. These I got with the VIP package last year when I was supposed to see him last September. And I will definitely be pinning these to my shirt in June when I see him. That is a drumstick design, then a peace sign, and a hand peace sign. And if you want to see the rest of what was in the Ringo VIP package, I have a video on that that I made back in September. And then a few more little teeny tiny Beatles pins here. These are Beatles fan club pins, and these are two that I got for my birthday last year. And then we have this very cute one with their little heads on it. And then this teeny tiny yellow submarine Paul pin, which I think came with as a little extra bonus from something I ordered online years ago. So cute and so unique. So those are the pins and buttons that I keep in this box here. Now we'll move on to a few other sets that I have here. So first, this is a set of John Lennon pins, and I actually got these as a prize. You may know of the Newtopia forum, which is kind of a John and Yoko forum officially created by the John Lennon estate. And they had a contest on there back when Mind Games promotion was really going on, and I actually won that contest, and I got a prize pack from the Liverpool treasure hunt. So included in that was this set of pins. So there's the Newtopia seal right there. And then we have this set of Paul pins here, which was sent to me by a viewer of mine. And I did see Paul on this tour in 2011 at Yankee Stadium, so it's cool to have these because I did not purchase them at the time. I really like this blue one here with the gold. Then here are the other designs. They all have this nice kind of shiny element to them. You can see the tiny little detail Paul's signature is on the guitar there. Then these Beatles cartoon pins, I've had these for a long time. I think I got these when I was maybe 12 years old or something. They were one of the first pieces of Beatles merch that I got. Cute little cartoon designs there, and they come in this nice box. Then next, these are some pins that were included. You may remember a few years ago I did a video where a very, very generous viewer of mine sent me this enormous box of Beatles merchandise that he was passing along, and included in that was a bag of pins. So I will show you those now. We have a Traveling Wilburys pin. Then this one, which I will definitely be wearing in June, a Ringo Starr and his All-Star Band pin. And then this one, which I'm assuming is for the 20th anniversary of the Beatles. And then a John Lennon rock and roll pin. And then this Paul McCartney New World Tour pin. Then an Imagine pin. And then finally, this cute little Beatles drum. Then lastly, we have this set of yellow submarine pins, and these were sent to me actually at the same time as an advent calendar. Not the more recent one, which was 2023, but the one prior to that, which was back in 2021 when the company was Eagle Moss Hero Collector, and they also had Yellow Submarine merchandise as well, so they sent me these pins at the time. So we have this first set here, which has the submarine itself and the Beatles there and the blue glove. And here's the second box. Let me know if you'd like an updated video of all my Yellow Submarine merchandise, because I do have a lot of it, and it's been a few years since I last did that too. So the only pins that I'm excluding from the video are those that I just showed you in my last video that are on my denim jacket. So if you want to see those, you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check that out. But that is everything else. Alright, Beatle people, that is going to do it for today's video. So I do want to say thank you very much for watching. And as always, my other social media accounts are linked below. If you could check out my Instagram in particular, I really appreciate that. But again, that'll do it for the video today. So thank you very much for watching. And as always, have a beautiful day, everybody. Bye-bye.